Hi, I'm Joe. I am a Texas Rangers fan, and I'm going to be talking about game 37 of the regular season today. What a game. I mean, back to back come from behind wins. So impressive. Both, like, I saw the stat, we were 0 for 13 when we were down in the seventh inning or later. And now we're 2 and 13 because of this win and last night. And I definitely had a different feeling the whole game, even when we were down. I think it's just because we're playing the A's. And like I know they've been good this year. I want to give respect to the A's. They've been good this year. They're like a game under 500. But I just still like I have the reputation. They suck. They're the A's. They spend the least money on ball. Nobody goes to their games, and they won like 20 games last year. Um, so I definitely had a good vibe. I know they're back at the bullpen, like their high leverage guys have been great this year. Urseg, who we ended up winning off of, had a 1.6 something coming in, so like mad respect to them. But I mean, I just had a different feeling of it. And it's funny though, literally yesterday I said Corey Seager, I see him automatic out, and I had the exact same feeling when he came up to bat today. I was like, you know what? I said this to myself. I said this out loud when he was at bat. I said, if you hit a home run right here, which I didn't believe, I'm like, in my mind, there's zero possibility that he's gonna hit a home run here. I said, if he hits a home run here, I will not criticize him for the next month. So until June 6th, I can't say anything negative about Corey Seager if he hits a home run right here. And then he did, oh my gosh. Mind blown. Mind blown. Like, he's just been it's been rough for him this year. It's been rough. He's been on a slow start, but wow. Wow. He saw 6 changeups in a row. And that last one, it was hung. And he took advantage of it. And wow. Wow. Just wow. That was so impressive. Some other guys I want to give props to. Andrew Heaney, great game. Great game by Andrew Heaney. I feel bad for him. His last 2 starts, he's gotten like no run support during the innings in which he's pitched. So he's 0 for 4, but his last 2 games, like this one and the one before, he had great outings. I think wins and losses on pitchers is the most stupid stat in baseball. I think it's worthless because it all depends on your run support. It literally, your run support determines whether you get the win or loss. You can give up 7 runs, but if your offense gives 8, then you can still get the win. So that's dumb. And then you can give up 1 run and your offense doesn't score anything and you get the loss. So like that's just stupid. That's just dumb. I think ERA is the most important stat. It's a basic stat. It's not advanced, but it's the most important one. It's simple. I think strikeout rate's a big one too, because when we got guys on second and third, no outs, you kind of need strikeouts. So strikeout percentage is a good one. But yeah, Andrew Heaney, great game. Josh Smith, great game. Josh Smith just continued. I don't know why Josh Smith didn't start today. Like, in Bochy we trust, but I don't know why Josh didn't start today. Like he's been arguably maybe the best player on our team right now. And he came in, gets a walk. And Corey sends him home. And then in the 9th, he got a hit. And, that led to Evan scoring on the air by, who was it? Pavin Smith, I think. It was great. It was great. Also, I think one thing that bothered me, like as a baseball fan, if I was an A's fan, I'm really glad I'm not. That would suck. But if I was an A's fan, I would be really mad that they didn't put in Mason Miller, and probably in the 8th, but definitely in the 9th. Because in the 9th, you're down 1, and you should believe that your team has a chance of scoring a run in the 9th inning. And especially if you're the A's, 54% of all of their runs are off homers this season, more than any other team. So a home run ties it. So you're very much still in this game. You should believe in your players, and they didn't. They were down 1, and they didn't. So that would make me really angry as an A's fan. But, I'm a Rangers fan, so I won't complain. But, I mean, overall, great win. I'm glad we could come back today. It was just impressive. It was really impressive. Yeah. Kirby Yates just continues. Robertson continue to be fantastic. Like, I last year I think we had like 6 or 7 All Stars, and I want to say they were all, maybe Evaldi was an All Star. I don't remember, but I know we had a lot of position players All Stars. Young was an All Star. Seager was an All Star. Garcia was an All Star. Heim was an All Star. Semien was an All Star. I don't think Lowe was. But yeah, but we had a lot of, they were all position players. Realistically, right now, if I had to say who's going to be an All-Star, first off, my first pick is Kirby Yates. 14 innings pitched, no runs. No runs in 14 innings. His whip, which is a huge, everyone loves talking about whip, .53. That means every other inning, one guy gets on base when he pitches. So every other inning, nobody gets on base. So Kirby Yates has been fantastic. My second pick would be David Robertson. After tonight, his ERA is below 1. That's fantastic. Garcia and Smith probably too. Like Smith out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I mean, Semien's defense has been great, and it still continues to be great. But Seager, I mean, I have nothing. I can only say positive things because that's what I said I would do. So I only have positive things for Corey, because he won the game tonight. And even like in baseball, it's a team sport. It really is. Like you can, like Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout were on the Angels. They're arguably maybe the 2 best players in baseball, and they never made the playoffs together. So baseball's a team sport. But tonight, Corey Seager won us the game. He did. He won us the game all on his own. A pitcher who was great. He hit a home run. He gave us the lead when we were down 2. So Corey Seager won us the game today, and it's rare that a position player can win you the game. It's rare in baseball for that to happen. And he did that today. So I have only positive things to say for Corey Seager. His OPS is back over 600, which is a low bar, but it is, and I'm happy with it. And you know what? People say once he gets hot, it'll come in bunches. So I'm rooting for him, and I'm only on positive Corey train, and I think I'm only expecting better from him. But overall, super happy with the win today. Super happy with it. We play tomorrow at 2:37 Central Time, so I think it's noon in Oakland. And the Ross Stripling will be at the mound for Oakland, but Bruce, I watched the whole post game to see if he would announce it. He didn't. It might be Jose Urena. I think it's just going to be a bullpen day because we got a doubleheader coming up on Wednesday. So I'm guessing just a bullpen day. So, I mean, the bats are really going to need to be there. And I think the bats will be. Ross Stripling's not great. And I think we're going to have, I think Bruce is going to be like, hey, guys, let's score before the 7th inning. But, yeah, I have a lot of confidence, and I'll be back tomorrow to talk about tomorrow's game.